Today I'm going to be doing sort of a different kind of video. It's an empties video or products I've used up video. I like to add little mini reviews into that because once you finish something you kind of have a good idea of how you feel about it. I'm going to include a couple of sort of non-standard things for these types of videos and we will see how it goes. So let's give it a shot. Let me know if you like this or hate it or want something different. Also, I'm filming 2 videos at a time today, so if you still hear me sick next week, that's why. So to start with, I just touched up my purple in my hair with Manic Panic Violet Night. I was actually expecting it to come out a little bit darker. It works fine. Alright, right before we went to Jacksonville, I stopped in at Ulta to pick up a few things that were probably completely unnecessary, but I got a little package of a bunch of samples and stuff from when I went there, and included in that were these Neutrogena makeup remover cleansing towelettes that just about everybody has used something like this at a certain point. They worked fine, nothing bad happened, they took off my makeup fine. I have yet to find a product like this to actually wow me. But I have had some bad experiences with others and this was not one of them. So that's pretty good. Next I'm going to be talking about a couple of books, and I know that's technically not an empty, but it is something that I have finished. I think it kind of counts. I am trying to do the reading challenge this year, but I have trouble retaining information when I read, and I have to end up reading pages over and over and over again just so that I can get what's happening and move on. So Audible is the way to go for me. I listen to books, I retain a lot of information if I hear it. The first part of the challenge was to read a book that's over 500 pages, and I actually picked Chaucer's Canterbury Tales because I've never read all of them. I've read excerpts and certain stories throughout the years, but I've never read all of them together as the story they were meant to be. That took a long time to listen to, but you know, it was good. A lot of them were really good. It got a little tedious at the end, though, I gotta be honest. The second thing to check off in the challenge was to read a classic romance. I started looking up what constitutes as a classic romance? I don't know. So I started looking up classic romance books, and I just kept on getting the trashy romance novels with Fabio covers and stuff like that, and that's really not me. So I hope this counts, but I listened to, which unfortunately the only version that I could find was abridged, but I listened to Rob Reiner's reading of The Princess Bride, so that was kind of cool. Third item on the challenge was to read a book that became a movie. And I know I had tons and tons of choices for this one, and I kind of picked an odd book. It is a book that's kind of geared towards kids, but this was seriously one of my favorite movies when I was really little, and it was A Little Princess. I have to be honest, I may have kind of cheated with this item because I'm not technically done with it yet. I've tried all of them. And that is the Fruit Tea collection, Timothy's Fruit Tea collection. In this giant tin here, I'm going to be using this for storage of other items, but I removed all of the tea bags and put it into my big canister. I'm about halfway through it. They're all really good. I think my favorite is probably the white tea orange blossom is my favorite, but I also ended up trying them iced, and I really like all of them iced, and I have to say the guava and the passion fruit are actually really strong. I found a gift set of 3 of these different types of gin from St. George, and this is the dry rye version. It says a spicy assertive American gin with an unmistakable malty signature that comes from a base of pot distilled rye. Also has some caraway, black pepper. I think there's some grapefruit in there. Definitely the grapefruit and the caraway definitely really stick out. I can taste the black pepper. Oh, I can smell the black pepper as well. I tried this in a gin old fashioned and a Negroni, and it was good both ways. I also tried it in a martini. with Bianco vermouth and also your standard dry vermouth. And it was really good. I will definitely be purchasing a full-size bottle of this at some point because Mark actually drinks it, and to find a gin that Mark likes is nearly impossible. So I'm actually going to be keeping these little bottles to use them for something because they have nice wood corks in them. We also finished this bottle of Riondo Rosso, Rosso Veneto. I kind of got that sort of like how non-Dutch processed cocoa tastes, where it's like slightly tangy. I did get some of that. There is a lot of like black fruit sort of flavor in this. It is on the drier side, but it has a nice body. It's definitely something that you would want to pair with bolder flavors, maybe red meats and or mushrooms and burgers or something like that. But that was really good. We actually got it at Marcelo's back home in Louisiana on in their 3 for $10 section. It normally goes for about $15 a bottle, and that was a really good find. This is actually more of a review on the brand than this particular flavor, but when I go for flavored vodkas, I like to go for the 360 brand. They are eco-friendly, and a portion of their proceeds goes to environmental support. But when it comes to flavored vodkas that I'm going to be mixing into cocktails and stuff, this is the brand that I like. The flavors are all very nice, very strong, and very natural tasting. The lemon is really good. I'll definitely be purchasing more from this brand again. They're only about 13 bucks a bottle. Random cleaning product is the Mrs. Meyer's all-purpose spray in cranberry. I use Mrs. Meyer's for everything when it comes to cleaning products because it's one of the only things that doesn't really mess with my eczema on my hands or make it come back or make it worse or anything like that. So that's really good. I finished up the Eyes Lips Face Mineral Booster, which is sort of like the knockoff of the Mineral Veil or whatever, like a finishing powder kind of. The quality of it was really good, actually. I got it in sheer, and their sheer kind of went yellow on me, so don't like that. But if you're any darker than I am at all, which you probably are because I'm really pale, this would be something good to check out if you're looking for a more affordable option. I've got this NYX Simply Pink Lip Cream in Enchanted, and I realized that it ordered the wrong color, and also when it came to me it was already sort of broken, and the lipstick bullet itself fell on the floor. It fell on the floor and it's all nasty now, so I'm not going to be using it. I got the correct color. It was only like $3 when I bought it. I know they're not currently $3, I think they're more like $7, but 2 lip products that I have been using for so long, they have lost their labels. Their smells are starting to turn funny, so I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of them. I don't remember what they were. This is just a lip balm. This was a tinted lip balm with a really pretty color, actually. I've got the Burt's Bees Strawberry Lip Shimmer. I love these so much. I'm using the one in Cherry right now. I will continue to use these for a long time. I've got here the Anastasia Brow Gel. The label is completely worn off. I've had it for quite a while. It's almost gone, but it started to separate. I mean, I don't know if you can see that at the end right there, but I don't know how you can use all of one of these. They last forever, but I can't really say that it's any better or worse than some of the less expensive brow gels that I've used in the past, like the ones from Eyes Lips Face, are just as good, honestly. Some of their other brow products, some of Anastasia's other brow products are honestly a little bit better, I think, in my opinion. So that one is going. I finished up the Crazy Rumors Brew, the Peppermint Lemongrass Lip Balm. It's a cruelty-free and vegan brand, but this was really good. I used it at night. It sinks in really well. I think I have another one from them, but I have like a ton of lip balms and stuff like that, so I'm not going to be buying any more anytime soon. And my Mary Kay Time Wise Day Solution. This was really good. I really liked it a lot. It's got an SPF in it. It sinks in really quickly. It doesn't have a funny sunscreen smell like a lot of them do. It was pretty moisturizing without getting oily or greasy or anything like that. I would repurchase this eventually, but I have so many skincare products right now. I really need to go through them and use them up. So I am not going to be repurchasing it soon, but I probably will. And those are all my empties for now. I'm not really going to be making this like a monthly kind of thing or anything, because it's going to be whenever the drawer fills up. Let me know if there's anything else you'd like to see included. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to check out my blog down below, and I'll see you next week.